All right, today we're looking at the Acer Aspire 5740. Now, this is the configuration number 5255. There's more than one, so make sure you're looking at the right one. This is the one with the Core i3 processor. The other one has a Core i5, so you're losing a little tiny bit in performance, but if you're not using that performance, if you're not editing movies or playing games, you don't need it. It's actually better because you're going to get better battery life, and the Core i3 is no slacker as far as performance goes. It's a very fast processor. It actually features hyper-threading, so even though it's a dual-core processor, it acts as though it has 4 cores. So you can do a lot of multitasking on here, and the best part is it's 32 nm. And if you don't know what that means they make it in a manufacturing process that is very, very efficient. That means that this is using very, very little power. If you wanted to get something that was just as powerful, maybe not even a year ago, it would have taken like 20 to 30% more power to get that same processing speed. So that's very nice. It's going to give you extended battery life, and that, along with the LED-backed LCD screen and the 6L lithium-ion batteries, gives you up to 4 hours of battery life, which is actually pretty good for a mid-range laptop such as this one. So let's talk a little bit more about the specifications. Now, beyond that Core i3 processor, which is quite fast, you also have 4 GB of DDR3 memory, which is also very nice. Also runs on slightly less voltage, which will save you a little more battery as well. You have a 320 GB SATA hard drive, which is plenty of space for just about anything you can throw in there. Movies, music, folders, pictures, they're all going to fit in there, no problem. You don't have to worry about upgrading in the future. You also have very fast features as far as connectivity goes. You do have 10-100-1000 or gigabit Ethernet, which is very, very fast, literally 10 times faster than 10-100 Ethernet. You also have N-Draft wireless, which is very, very fast, literally 6 times faster than B or G wireless. Those transfer at a maximum of 54 megabit per second. N-Draft is 300 megabit per second, so quite a big increase in speed as far as that goes. So very nice specifications. Of course, you get all the other stuff you're used to, a full DVD-RW drive that's a super multi, does just about everything. You have a webcam, multi-card reader. They're all included. Now, I'll take you for a quick tour. I want to show you where everything is on this thing. Starting off over here, this is the left-hand side. Back over here, this is your power port. You have your 10-100-1000 Ethernet port, like I mentioned before. HDMI output is going to send 1080p and higher resolution out to your HDTV, as well as multi-channel audio. A VGA port for hooking up an external monitor, and then 2 USB 2.0 ports on this left-hand side. You have 3 1/8-inch jacks. 2 of them are for input and output for your headset and your microphones, and this last one is a SP diff. That one will actually send out multi-channel audio out to whatever you want, a receiver or an amplifier. Moving on over to the front, we have a multi-card reader. This one's going to do just about everything. It's a 5-in-1. It's going to do your XD, your SDs, your MMCs, and your Pro Stick Duos. Over here, you do have a locking latch to open the screen. You have 2 indicator lights over here. One is for power, and the other one is for your battery. Moving on over to the right-hand side of this laptop, starting over here from the front, you have 2 USB 2.0 ports, bringing the total on this laptop to 4. This is that DVD Super Multi-Drive that I mentioned earlier. Very, very nice. Will do just about anything that you can throw at it. A VNAV 256K modem is back over here, and then finally a Kensington lock hole in case you want to lock this thing down. So very nice as far as that goes on the 5740. Now let's talk a little bit about the keyboard. Very, very nice. I'm very much in love with these flat keys. All the older keyboards that have the raised front, I don't understand why they do that. These flat keyboards are much faster to type on. They're much bigger. They give you more surface area for your fingers to hit. And it's good to note that on this 15.6-inch laptop, you also have a number pad, which is not something you usually find on 15.6-inch laptops. You have to go 16 or 17 or 18.4 to get a number pad, and a lot of times it's way too big for most people, but they still want a number pad. If you're an accountant or if you're doing a lot of Excel spreadsheets, it's kind of necessary. It's really nice to have the number pad, so that's good. Also on top here, Dolby home theater speakers, virtual surround sound. This entire bar here has a couple speakers in it that will basically virtualize surround sound, so it sounds like there's you know, speakers and sound coming from all around you, but in reality there's not. Now, they're not super loud because they are on a laptop, but they will get the job done, and they're slightly better than what you get on most normal laptops, and it's nice they included it. It's a good bonus. You do have up here at the top a Crystal Eye webcam, which is very, very nice. You want to do some instant messenger, Skype, or some telecommuting. That is very good for that. You can actually save a lot of money if your job will allow you to telecommute to work. You can basically just jump on Skype and talk to people, have meetings over the phone. Then you don't have to worry about actually being there in person. So that's very nice. And this actual laptop is pretty good for that kind of work. If you want to use this as a business laptop, it can definitely handle anything you can throw out as far as business goes. It will do all sorts of Word and Excel and all sorts of spreadsheets and databases, no problem. It is definitely quite powerful enough to do all that. But If you want to do even more intense stuff like editing photos or maybe getting into a little bit of movie editing, you can also do that on here. So it's pretty versatile laptop. I like it a lot. And with that 6-cell battery, it's going to give you a lot of battery life as well. The display is also going to aid you with that. It is LED backlit. And in case I didn't mention earlier, it's 1366 by 768 resolution, which means it will do HD. It'll do 720p HD video, no problem. So very, very nice. It's the Acer Spire 5740, and this is configuration number 5255 with the Core i3 Intel processor. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on this Acer Spire 5740 15.6-inch laptop with Intel Core i3 processor, type in A180-15651 into any major search engine. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.
Yeah.